For decades, the NBA was considered the ultimate stage for American basketball greatness. The league was built on the legends of US-born superstars who defined eras, broke records, and inspired generations. From playgrounds in Chicago to high school gyms in Los Angeles, the dream was always the same: make it to the NBA and become the next American icon. But today, something extraordinary is happening. The NBA is no longer just America's league, it's the world's league. International players are not just participating anymore. They are dominating MVP races, leading championship teams, and becoming the new faces of the sport. From Europe to Africa, from Australia to South America. Global talent is reshaping the identity of basketball's biggest stage. These stars bring a different style, elite fundamentals, high basketball IQ, versatility, and a team-first mentality. They're changing how the game is played, how teams are built, how championships are won. This isn't just a trend, it's a power shift. In this video, we're breaking down how international players are taking over the NBA, why this global revolution is happening now, and what it means for the future of basketball. For years, NBA was viewed as the peak of American basketball culture. The league's biggest icons were homegrown talents who dominated headlines, commercials, and championship banners. But quietly, a global wave was building, and now it's impossible to ignore. Over the last decade, the balance of power has shifted dramatically. International players are no longer seen as projects or role players. They're franchise leaders. They are system changers. They are MVP candidates every single season. Teams are no longer just scouting within the United States. They're investing heavily in global talent pipelines. This shift didn't happen overnight. As basketball expanded worldwide, international development programs began producing elite NBA AREA athletes. Unlike many American prospects who rely heavily on raw athleticism, international players often arrive with polished skill sets, strong fundamentals, court vision, and advanced decision-making. And when they enter the league, they don't just adapt, they elevate. Front offices now prioritize versatility and basketball IQ, qualities that many international stars bring naturally. The modern NBA values spacing, passing, and positionless play, and global players fit that blueprint perfectly. The result? A league where the most dominant forces often come from outside the United States. This isn't about replacing American greatness. It's about evolution. The NBA has transformed into a global battlefield where talent knows no borders, and the numbers, awards, and championships all prove one thing: the power shift is real. If you want proof of the international takeover, just look at the MVP trophy. In recent seasons, the league's most prestigious award has consistently been claimed by international superstars. Nikola Jokic redefined what a center can be. A playmaking big man from Serbia who controls the game with precision, patience, and genius-level vision. Giannis Antetokounmpo brought relentless athleticism and defensive dominance from Greece, lending his team to a championship. Joel Embiid, born in Cameroon, became one of the most unstoppable scorers in the league. Luka Doncic from Slovenia is already considered one of the most skilled offensive players of his generation. For the first time in NBA history, American-born players are not automatically the favorites for MVP. The race is global, and what makes this era different is style. Jokic dominates without elite speed. Giannis overwhelms with length and power. Embiid combines finesse with physicality. Luka controls tempo like a veteran chess master. These players don't just put up stats, they control games. Their success has forced teams to rethink traditional positions. Centers now pass like guards, forwards initiate offense. Size is no longer just about strength, it's about skill. The MVP conversation now reflects the NBA's new identity: international, diverse, and positionless. This isn't coincidence, it's dominance at the highest level. One of the biggest reasons international players are thriving in the NBA is the way they are developed. In many countries outside the United States, young prospects grow up playing in professional systems at an early age. Instead of focusing only on athleticism or highlight plays, International programs emphasize fundamentals, passing, spacing, footwork, and decision-making. That foundation matters. By the time many international players enter the NBA, they already understand how to play structured, team-oriented basketball. They're comfortable reading defenses, making quick adjustments, and playing multiple positions. Take Nikola Jokic, a center who runs an offense like a point guard, or Luka Doncic, who played professionally in Europe as a teenager before entering the NBA. This experience creates maturity. These players don't look overwhelmed under pressure. They control pace. They stay calm in clutch moments. Meanwhile, the NBA itself has evolved. Today's game values floor spacing, three-point shooting ball, meant for facialacy, heavy basketball is fading. Positionless basketball is rising, and international players fit perfectly into this modern system. They're not locked into traditional roles. 7-footer can shoot from deep. A forward can initiate offense. A big man can be the primary playmaker. The global skill revolution isn't just about where players come from. It's about how the game is being played. And right now, that style favors international stars. The international takeover isn't accidental, it's strategic. The NBA has spent decades expanding its global footprint. From hosting games overseas to building academies in Africa and Europe, the league actively invests in worldwide development, basketball without borders, camps, international combines, global scouting departments. Every franchise now searches for talent beyond its borders. Teams understand that elite prospects can come from anywhere: Serbia, France, Australia, Canada, Cameroon. The draft has become truly international. In recent years, top picks have included players from France, Australia, and other global basketball hubs. Scouts now evaluate international leagues with the same seriousness as NCAA tournaments, and it's paying off. The NBA's audience is also becoming more global. International stars attract fans from their home countries, expanding the league's market reach. A superstar from Greece doesn't just bring talent, he brings millions of viewers. This creates a powerful cycle: global investment, better development. NBA success, more global interest, even more investment. The league is no longer exporting basketball culture, it's importing global influence. Young players around the world now grow up believing the NBA is within reach. They see players from their countries dominating on the biggest stage. That belief changes everything. The pipeline is stronger than ever, and as long as the NBA continues expanding internationally, the flow of global talent will only grow. The takeover isn't slowing down, it's accelerating. So what does all of this mean for the future of the NBA? It means the league will never look the same again. The next generation of superstars isn't coming from just one country, it's coming from everywhere. Young prospects across Europe, Africa, Canada, and Australia are entering the draft more polished and more confident than ever before. They grow up watching international MVPs dominate the league, and they believe that the path has already been paved for them. That belief changes everything. NBA. Teams now scout globally as a priority, not an afterthought. International academies, professional leagues overseas, and development programs are producing players who understand team basketball at a high level before they even step on an NBA court. And it's not just about talent, it's about identity. The NBA is marketing global stars. It's hosting international games. It's building fan bases in countries that once only watched from a distance. The league's revenue, viewership, influence are expanding because the world now sees itself reflected in the game. This isn't an invasion, it's evolution. American stars will always be a major part of the league. But the idea that the NBA belongs to just one nation is gone forever. Basketball is now truly global. And if the current trend continues, the next face of the league might not grow up in the United States at all. The NBA's future doesn't belong to one country. It belongs to the world. The NBA has officially entered a new era. What started as an American dream has become a global movement. International players are no longer chasing the league, they are leading it. They're winning MVPs, championships, and redefining how basketball is played at the highest level. And the most exciting part? This is only the beginning as the world continues to invest in basketball development. The talent pool will only grow deeper. More countries, more styles, more superstars. The NBA is no longer just America's league. It's the world's stage. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, who do you think will be the next international superstar to dominate the NBA?